By the late 1850s, the removal of those old parts of the landscape that were incompatible with the new sped up dramatically. The hunt for fur bearers that had fueled the old Indian-based fur trade was now extended to the rest of the region's wildlife on a scale that would dwarf that former trade.
In the old days, it would have taken weeks or months to get to the East Coast, and now it was possible to ship this meat to the East Coast in days.
Exploding markets spawned a new species, the professional market hunter. Paid by the piece, they hunted nearly anything that moved.
Almost every game animal that could be hunted in Minnesota was in demand in the East. Everything from moose and deer and elk to grouse and pigeons and prairie chickens were in demand and could be served in Delmonico's in New York City or any fancy restaurant.
With advances in equipment, the uncontrolled take became a slaughter. Bear tallow and prairie chickens were shipped by the barrel, buffalo robes by the bale. Perhaps no creature more aptly symbolizes this period of wastefulness than the now extinct passenger pigeon. A species of the eastern deciduous forest, the birds were estimated to have numbered as many as 3 to 5 billion individuals. Traveling in flocks of sometimes more than 1 million birds, they were an awesome presence on the land. Destructive to grain fields, easy to kill, and tasty to eat, the pigeons were slaughtered in the millions. Pigeon hunters, using telegraphs to follow the birds wherever they congregated, became a specialized branch of market hunting. By 1900, the birds, unable to find safe nesting areas, had vanished from the wild.
For many people in the 19th century, there was simply no sense that game animals were endangered in any way. Because, especially in places like Minnesota, they appeared to be plentiful. And so individual people would have no sense of the larger health of the population of animals and would continue to make decisions based on that assumption.
In fewer than 50 years, the one species that had entered the era with perhaps the greatest population of all had dwindled to a single surviving bird. The last passenger pigeon was held captive by the Cincinnati Zoological Society. It died on September 1st, 1914.